Oh my god, it's happening right now. See? Oh my god, please don't explode. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Bake In. Today, what? My tummy. I forgot you can hear all of it. Today we are going to be visiting, check it out, Brazil! So I'm going to be taking inspiration from one of Brazil's delicacies, the pão de queijo, which I have here. Tummy. When I smell food, I get really hungry. Inspiration from pão de queijo, which are these cheesy, starchy balls of goodness that are usually filled with some delicious guava paste, like this one. They usually have them traditionally for breakfast or even as a snack with coffee. So for some tips and tricks and advice about pão de queijo, I'm going to talk to pão de queijo expert Matheus. Hi Matheus, how are you?
Hello, good morning. I'm alright, and you?
I'm good, thank you. What exactly is a pão de queijo? And am I saying it correctly?
It's pão de queijo.
Pão de queijo. Okay.
And it's basically a Brazilian savory,
Okay.
very popular, and is made from cassava starch, or you can make with tapioca flour as well, and cured cheese.
Is there a specific cheese that you use in Brazil to make the pão de queijo?
In Brazil, we use a typical cheese from Minas Gerais state.
Okay.
It's a cured cheese, but here you're not allowed to bring because
Okay.
of the law. You can use Parmesan, you can use cured cheddar. The recipe works better with dry cheese.
Okay, so I'm going to be doing a mixture of mozzarella and Parmesan.
Try to use more Parmesan than mozzarella.
Perfect. Okay, will do. You've said there's a lot of different flavors. Which is your favorite one, and is there any special one to Brazil?
Normally in Brazil, we eat the traditional one. It's like just cheese.
Okay.
People normally they cut the pão de queijo.
Yeah.
I have one here to show.
Oh, they're so good.
They cut in the middle.
Okay.
And they put whatever they want inside. Normally we eat with butter
Yeah.
because we consume the pão de queijo in the breakfast or in the middle of the afternoon with a cup of coffee.
Okay.
So we put ham, cheese, butter, cheese spread, and for those who like a sweet flavor as well,
Yeah.
guava paste or dulce de leche.
Oh my goodness. And so you sell pão de queijo in London, right?
I have an online shop. I make and I deliver.
Oh, so good. That's what you did to me. And my favorite one across the board was the guava one. I'm a huge fan of sweet and savory, and it was absolutely delicious. All right, so what I'm going to be making today is pão de queijo waffles. They're going to be savory breakfast waffles that I'm going to turn into a sandwich because you said they normally cut them and have sandwiches as them as well. So I'm going to be making a bacon jam, which is going to be sweet and savory to kind of take on that guava paste. And then I'm going to top it with a sausage patty and some fried egg and just make it into a really nice breakfast sandwich. What do you think?
Oh, sounds really good.
Yeah?
Sounds really tasty. I'd like to have one to try as well. And it sounds like a really nice twist, especially with the bacon jam.
Well, I'm glad you approve because I'm really excited to eat it and make it, to be honest. Thank you so much, and I will chat to you soon.
Okay,
All
thank you
right.
very much.
See you.
Have a good
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
All right, so with all of those awesome tips and tricks from Matheus, I am ready to make these waffles. Let's get started. You will need tapioca flour, eggs, oil, parmigiano, mozzarella, milk, salt, and pepper. Swing, batter, 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 swing. So now we're gonna make the batter for these savory pão de queijo style waffles. We're gonna start off with the wet ingredients. So I've got milk in the blender, got 2 eggs, and some vegetable oil. And I'm using a neutral oil for this because I don't want it to impart too much flavor in it. And then I'm gonna go in with my Parmigiano Reggiano, the mozzarella, tapioca flour, some salt, but not too much because you've got the saltiness from that Parmesan, and pepper, freshly ground always. So you can also add some other spices to this if you want. I'm just keeping it quite neutral so that my bacon jam shines through as well. And turn this on. Perfect. All right, so we've got a nice smooth batter here now. I'll take this a little. There we go. And I'm just gonna let this sit on the side to rest, just like you would for a crepe or a waffle batter, and it'll thicken up a little bit before we pour it into the waffle maker. But in the meantime, let's make that delicious bacon jam. You will need bacon, red onion, coffee, maple syrup, fresh thyme, apple cider vinegar, garlic, and brown sugar. Now onto the delicious bacon jam. So I'm gonna put some chopped bacon into a pan here that I'm gonna cook until it's really nice and crispy. And I'm just gonna start it on a medium temperature because I wanna render that fat out of the bacon so it can cook in its own fat and get really delicious. Just let it do its thing. Let it do its thing. Fun. So the reason I've decided to make a bacon jam is because for the pau de queijo, they usually have it with the guava paste, which is absolutely delicious, and sometimes they have it with ham. So this kind of takes both of those for a nice, delicious, sweet and savory filling. So the bacon, as you can see, is really nice and crispy. It's released a lot of its fat as well. So I'm going to drain the bacon into a bowl here so I can reserve that delicious bacon fat. Lovely. Who doesn't love crispy bacon? I mean, vegans obviously, but I love it. Cool, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of that fat back in, just a bit, to keep this draining on this side. So to the pan again, I'm gonna add some chopped red onions, and I'm just gonna let those cook until they also get nice and caramelized before I add the rest of the ingredients. So that should take about 10 minutes or so. Just make sure that you're stirring it every so often so it's not sticking on the bottom. And if it does, you can add just a little bit of water to prevent it from burning. Oh, these bacon onions smell so good. Cooking in that bacon fat is amazing. And you can save that bacon fat. It will solidify in the fridge so you can use it to make anything you want. It actually adds a lot of flavor. Put it on popcorn to have bacon flavored popcorn. Ooh, so good. Just a fun snack. Why am I not 1,000 pounds? So the onions have started to soften beautifully now, and I'm just gonna add in a couple of the other ingredients. So I've got the garlic and fresh thyme. I'm gonna stir that in. This is probably one of my favorite aromatic scents ever. I love thyme, garlic, onions, bacon fat in this case, sometimes butter, so good. You can see there's a lot of brown on the bottom from that bacon, but what we're gonna do is add the vinegar and the coffee, and that's gonna release that and take those flavors into the sauce, and that's the fond. This has a lot of flavor in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. So I've got apple cider vinegar and I've got coffee. So coffee I've also decided to use because when you're having breakfast, usually you have coffee. Sometimes people have tea, but this will also impart a really nice flavor into this bacon jam. And just scrape the bottom as you do this. So you can see the color has darkened up really nicely here. It's picked up all of that fond from the bottom, as I said. So you don't even need to clean the pan. I know you were a bit worried that the pan was burnt. It wasn't burnt. You don't have to stress out about cleaning it. Cooks it, does it, it's fine. So now I'm gonna add brown sugar and some maple syrup to sweeten as well. And I'm gonna bring this to a simmer before I add the bacon back in. Oh, this smells so nice. This recipe makes quite a bit of bacon jam, so you can keep it in the fridge. You can put it in a delicious sweet and savory grilled cheese. Just use it as a condiment for cheese and crackers, on bread, on toast. It's absolutely perfect to go with anything. Have it with some apples. Pork and apples, they go well together. All right, so this mixture has come to a really nice simmer, so I'm gonna add all of that bacon back in. There we go. And again, keep this bacon fat. Cook with it. Ooh, make a pie crust with it when it's all solidified. Put it in your pie crust. That would be delicious. And I'm just gonna stir this together. We just need to wait until it has thickened. So it should thicken to almost being able to coat the back of a spoon, and then we're gonna transfer it to a food processor to blitz it up to get that really nice jammy texture. All right, so I'm just gonna transfer this to the food processor. Make sure to get all that bacon in. Cool, so let's turn this on. So you guys did notice I added some fresh thyme into it, which is gonna give this a really nice herbaceous backbone. It's gonna be absolutely delicious. Should we give it a taste? Wait, let me just show you the texture. Can you see that? It's really nice and jammy now, thick. It's really hot. That's delicious. And that is the bacon jam done. I'm gonna set it aside. Now let's make the waffles. Gimme. Thank you very much. You've done nothing to this, right? Just kidding, it's nice. All right, another envelope of surprises. Read me out loud. In honor of one of the greatest Brazilian footballers, Ronaldo, you are challenged to do 9 kick-ups in a row. Good luck. I knew it! 9 in a row. Oh God, my lucky number 9. Okay. So the waffle batter has been resting. We are now ready to make the waffles. I have a waffle maker here that I've heated up, and I've just brushed it with a little bit of oil to help it stay non-stick, and the waffles will come off a lot easier. And we're just gonna fill them up about halfway. So this is the reason why I made a thinner batter, so that I could actually pour it into the waffle maker. But if you have a recipe that you want to make that's a bit thicker, that is okay as well. And now I'm just gonna close it and let the waffle maker work its magic. Gonna wait for the green light to tell me it's ready. Waffle makers are quite tricky. They don't make any noises, so you don't really know what's happening in there. Oh, light went off. Don't know what that means. I love waffles. I love that there's all the little squares in the waffles, so they each get filled up with some maple syrup and some butter, or whatever you choose. In this case, it's gonna be bacon jam. Oh, bacon jam pockets. That sounds nice. Oh, I hear some sizzling. You hear the sizzling? See the steam coming out. I made some waffles at home the other day, and the batter just came out of the sides and exploded. So sometimes it's also good to have your waffle maker on a tray. But oh my god, it's happening right now. See? Ha! Did I just jinx myself by telling my story about how this happened? It's happening now. Sounds possessed. Oh my god, please don't explode. It's like crying. It's like, let me out. So don't overfill your waffle maker. I didn't, or maybe I did, but this is how much I normally fill it up. Oh no. But yeah, I'm gonna open it now and just have a look. Oh! Oh my god. I'm just gonna look and see what's happening in there. Hey! Waffles! So they don't look so bad. I think they just needed a bit more room to expand. Oh, guys, I was absolutely terrified. But no, they look really nice. These look beautiful. And all you need to do is just cut off that edge so you still have that perfect waffle. I've just given them a flip because I want to keep cooking them a little bit more until they're more golden brown. And you guys, we have pão de queijo style waffles. Really nice, golden brown and crispy, really hot. And now I'm just gonna set these off to the side and keep them warm while I fry up a sausage patty and some beautiful sunny side up eggs, and then we're gonna build this sandwich. So the waffles are all made. I've got the bacon jam ready, eggs are fried, sausage patties are made. Let's build this sandwich. So I'm gonna put one waffle down, then go in with the beautiful bacon jam here, and be generous with it. It is one of the stars after all. It's gonna be in all the nooks and crannies, all the crevices here. Awesome. And then I'm gonna go in with a sausage patty, just like that, and a beautiful crispy edge, sunny side up fried egg. There we go. And we've got all the cheese in the waffles, so we don't need any more cheese, but if you want, by all means. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit of salt on my egg, fresh cracked pepper, and for a bit of color as well, some freshly chopped chives. So you can either have this as an open face sandwich, or if you're so daring like me, put another waffle right on top. And there you have it. This is a pão de queijo influenced breakfast waffle with sausage patty, a delicious bacon jam, crispy fried egg, and some chives. Time to eat. This is gonna be a mouthful. The bacon jam, I think, is the absolute highlight for me in this. It really gives you that sweet and savory taste, and those cheese waffles are so good. This is delicious. This is definitely a winner for a breakfast sandwich. Thanks for watching another episode of Bake In. I hope you guys enjoyed this Brazilian-inspired recipe today, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for next week's episode. Bye. I ate too much waffle. There's no ketchup in it. You don't like ketchup, but you do like this bacon jam, so I'm sure you will really enjoy this. You might need 2 hands for it. Every day, that's the way.
I'm ready for this. Let's do it.
Take a big bite. Well, that's a big bite. You put in like half of it.
It's really nice.
Yeah? Do you like the bacon jam?
I mean, the bacon jam's my favorite part.
Told ya.
This is amazing.
I'm gonna use this. Oh. Hey Google, who invented waffles? Thanks again for watching another episode of Bake In. If you guys like baking just as much as I do, please make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss another episode. See you later. Don't say that. See you later, guys.